Hello guys, and welcome to Bush Life. And I'm recording the beginning of this episode on the top of a mountain. Why? Because it seems all my shenanigans with the oil drum last episode it's kind of raised the suspicions of many of the neighbours who are now looking through the bush. Now, that's not good obviously, and if they don't stop, which I want them to, it's only a matter of time before they find the bush tent, and I don't really know what happens from there. I wasn't even ready to film this video. Like, I'd only 2 days ago just finished filming episode 53, editing that, thinking, yeah, that's good. And now, episode 54 might be the last one. I don't know what's going to happen with the bush tent now. I don't know if this is the end, but it's time to head home and figure out what happens next, I guess. Oh, I can't believe it's come to this. Always knew it could happen, though. Please tell me it's still here. It is. There's no one down here at the moment, I think. I think we're good. Oh, God. It's such a shame that after everything I've done down here, it could all be about to end. This could be the last time I sit in here. There's no one down here at the moment, and I'm hoping it stays that way. But from the beginning, I always knew this was a possibility. It's just, now that it's actually happening, I don't know what to do. I guess all I can do is just look over everything I've done down here and just enjoy it for however long it may be around for now, because I don't know what happens from here on. They might give up, they might not find anything, but this big blue thing in the bush, it ain't exactly hard to miss, so this might be it, guys. Now, not the end of the series, no, but if the bush tent goes, I will retreat to the fail-safe tent. In fact, I'm going to start putting some stuff there today just in case. And unfortunately, this episode I will not be building the new nature hut I said I would. Now, I know I said I'd be building that this episode, but things happen, things get in the way. This is an unscripted series, things do get in the way. I wish I could have been building that this episode. I've got my paintbrush still, it's still green, even though it's been sitting in the pond for like a month. But this might be it. As long as I don't take my rocks. Those are special. Now, I'm taking this to the fail-safe tent, because in here, if you don't remember, is my book where I document what day I created this and that. And that's some good history that I'd like to keep. Because chances are, if they find this place, they're probably going to try to take something. So, this box is coming with me. We're putting it somewhere safer. And I guess it's time to just say our goodbyes, just in case. Also, I just want to say I did some improvements to the pond. So I put more dirt around it so it looks a lot nicer. I cleared out the water because there was a little bit yuck because there was all this dirt in it. So I've put more new water in there. I put some vines around here, some vines around there. We got ourselves a new tree as well because the other one died. But this one seems to be growing and it looks really nice here actually. So that looks nice. It's looking good. If only I could actually stay around this area to see it all come to life, but hopefully we can do that. I still watered all the plants, but now I'm going to take this to the fail-safe tent just in case. But first I want to take one last look around. It's beautiful. I had so many plans, man. So many plans I wanted to do down here. Darn it. If this is the last time, well, it was fun. I really enjoyed making this. So much. Look, here it is, the plant that started all of this. Look how far it's come. It's taller than me. And the other one. It's got a dead leaf on it. Still growing. Still growing. Oh, let's hope this isn't the end. Gotta be quick, because you never know, and someone could come down and bust me. At least the history will be preserved. Nearly there. This is where that snake was. Please tell me it's gone. Haven't been down this way since. Tell me this place hasn't been busted. I need it. I've got nowhere else to go. Alright, in here. This way. Yes, it's still here. Yes. Alright. We're gonna put this under there. Safekeeping. Now I get back to the tent and get out of here, because I don't really want to be down here if someone finds the place. Oh, can't believe it's come to this. Never should have taken that cursed barrel. If I hadn't taken that barrel, none of this would be happening in the first place. Because I can only assume that's what caused them to be suspicious, because all that noise coming out of the bush, it's a raised suspicions, alright. Oh God, tell me there's no snakes. Oh no. Martial arts pit. So beautiful down here. I'm not ready for it to end. Alright, this is it. It's time to go. I don't know if he'll even be here when I come down next. I don't know what happens from here. I don't know if they'll care. I don't know what happens. But if this is it, it's fun. It was fun. But we can always rebuild. Somehow. Oh, wind is really picking up. I'm back down here. It's been about an hour. But I figured I may as well still try get some stuff done. So what I want to do is I want to dig a little hole there, and I want to plant a plant like the first one we planted in episode 1. That's what I want to do now. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully no one shows up to suss things out, and hope a branch doesn't drop on our head. Look at that. A new little plant is growing. It's right next to the storage. Huh, will you look at that. Man, I love seeing new things grow. Alright, this is where we'll be putting our new plant. So let's get digging. I had to wash the shovel because there was a bit of oil on it. It got a bit on me, but nothing much, so it's not really an issue. Thank goodness. Just gonna try cover this up because it's got oil on it. Cover up as much as possible, I say. And we'll get some of this in here, ready to put the new plant in. Hopefully it doesn't die, like the last one. Quite tough. Well, hey, if we're going to get busted down here, we may as well make things look presentable. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Oh, we've hit a root. Alright, this hole looks pretty good. So it's time to go get the plant, and the roots of the plant should just break away over time like the others. Should work well. We got our plant. Alright, I've kept the roots pretty well intact, so I reckon it should be good. Pretty sure the last one died because of the roots. They weren't done properly. But I think now we got ourselves a winner. We just got it to get it to hold upright until I can get enough dirt. Come on. Come on, buddy. Stay up. Stay up. Yeah, this ain't gonna hold on its own. That should do it for now until we figure out getting enough soil. Alright, that might hold, but it is windy. Ah. It needs something to hold it because of how fresh the soil is. Look at that. Look how good that soil is from the base of the tree. That's great. Yeah, it definitely needs something to hold it till the roots get firm enough into the ground, because this ain't working at the time. Look at it, it's beautiful, but with all this wind, I don't think this one seat's going to be enough, so I'm thinking I get the one from over there, and hopefully we can kind of wedge it in the middle so that it can learn to stay upright on its own. Leaves are going a bit droopy though, I don't like that. Do not like that at all, considering what happened last time. Let's get it. Good, we didn't hit anything. This kind of works, but if it goes either of these sides, it's gone as well, so we need something more. Look at all the ants, man. Jeez. It's a lot. Alright, let's water it. Try get it to settle in a bit. Alright, here we go. Oh, grasshopper. Need to move the chair a bit. Try get it to lean on my phone. That's all my water I brought down. Yeah, gonna need more, gonna need more. It looks good, but it needs to be able to hold its own. Oh! Oh! It's holding! It's not leaning on just that anymore. Yes, yes! Alright, okay. That's good, that is good. I know there is that bit down there, but before it was tilting just that way. Unless it's just the wind, but... Nah, that's good. That. Real good. We're making a good impression on the invaders, hopefully. But we got to get to that creek and get some more water for not just that, but also the pond. And our chili plant as well, because that hasn't been watered in a while. This is good, but it's very annoying to drag up back to the bush tent back. I think I want to just get a normal bucket. I reckon that'll make things a lot easier. Because I can't hold the rope when trying to get back up. But look at this. Look. Now the water used to be up to here. Now it's going down there. You see, Australia is heading towards a drought. And it's looking to be a bad one, considering this is no longer submerged either. And the entire creek here is drying up. Now if that happens, that is bad. That is real bad. Because if this creek here dries up, I do not have a proper water supply at all. I rely a lot on this creek to keep everything watered. And if it goes, well, we've got a real problem on our hands. But we'll see how things go. But it just keeps dropping. Just 3 days ago, the water was there. And now it's down there. We're getting like no rain. Things are not looking good. But we'll just see how things go and hope we get a half decent rainfall to bring it up another halfway at least, because it's low. Let's put this in, hope it holds. I need to put it over all of this so it all just sets in and blends in with the normal dirt. Let's hope that does it. What happens if I move this away now? Will it hold? No. But we are making progress, which is good. I hope. It's about as filled as it's gonna be. Everything's all watered. I put water in the storage thing to see what would happen, not much. And it's already pretty much dry. It's a little bit wet though. Used to be an old mattress. Over here, it's a little bit filled more. Plant there's doing nice. This here, this post keeps moving in the wind, so I think I'm gonna have to nail it down sooner rather than later. Now I want to see how this plant goes here without the rock. Will it stay? No, that ain't staying. So let's put that rock back in there. Alright. Hopefully it's doing quite well actually. It's shown no sign of dying at all. This one here looks well and truly dead. Let's break it open. Oh no, there's still a bit of green in there. It might make a comeback. This one here, it's still holding up. It looks like if anything it's going to fall this way, so I reckon this goes here. Oh, just as I say that, you know what? You can lean that way if you want. Just if you fall, please go that way. No, not that way. This way. You know what? We're going to lean it that way. And put that there. Alright. I'm half expecting someone to like show up and be like, oh, what you doing? There was a worm in there. Alright, so that's hopefully going to be alright. It looks pretty nice though if it grows, hopefully. Last two didn't work out. Alright. Now, got to make one last drop over at the fail-safe. I got a new name for it. I can't remember it. I'm going to take this toilet paper back though because I never use it. Never used it, so I really don't need it down here. Same with this cardboard. Don't need it. Just don't. Got this whacking stick here. That's pretty cool. Alright. Now, I was going to do something else, right? Tent. Where's the thing I wanted? Alright, so I've got a little sign to put at the fail-safe tent. Here it is. Fail-safe hideout. That's the new name. Because it just makes more sense because it's not a tent at all. We can just get this rope through here. There we go. And that should hold up on a tree somewhere. So without further ado, let's get down there. And then we should be pretty much done down here for today. And hopefully it isn't our last day. Need somewhere to hang. Maybe there. Alright, there we go. I reckon in a future episode, I might come down here for one and do a bit of work down here. Because I never really did anything down here. So I might just come back and do a little something. Create a little something down here. There we go. Fail-safe hideout. Let's hope no one finds this, because that's probably going to raise more suspicion than the bush tent itself. And mixed in with the bush tent, it probably won't be any better. Alright, back to the tent. Because I want to explain what I would like to do in the future, according all goes to plan and we don't get discovered. Alright, now, as I was saying, I want to tell you guys what my original plans were for the future, and they still are at this current point, saying this doesn't all get taken down, or asked to take down. Now, the plan is, and either way this episode goes, this is the end of the bush tent either way. Now, no, I won't be taking it down unless I don't have a choice, but I'm renaming this to something else. And I wanted to call it the Central Hub. Now, the Central Hub is pretty much what it sounds like. This is going to be like a central place of like headquarters down here in the bush. And I want to then use this as like a main stopping area every time I go down here to drop stuff off and get materials. And then go to heaps of other locations that I'll make in all different directions. I want to make all kinds of little places, little bush tents, little bush huts, all through the bush, and I want to create a kind of little network of tents down here. So we could have, each tent will have its own use. We could have one where I can get dirt from, because getting dirt from here, it's not the best, and I want to find somewhere that has a nice rich dirt place that I can dig for my plants. We could have a tent for water, which I could easily just do down there where I've already got a bit of a setup. We could do like some sort of bush hut to rest in further down that way. All this cool building stuff, and I want to make it completely out of natural resources that I found down here. But this will then be renamed to the Central Hub, and it will be my main base of operations down here where I pretty much store everything. So that's my plan going forward, considering all goes well. But if it doesn't, it's going to need to do a bit of rethinking, but we've always got the fail-safe hideout, that's what I called it, to retreat back to should I need to. But let's hope all goes well. And I'm leaving here for today, and let's hope when I come back down tomorrow it's all still going okay. Fingers crossed. My sign's cracking. Oh well, I'm going to try to scrub the text off of that to change it to Central Hub. And, well, it's supposed to say Bush Tent, but I still stuffed it up and wrote Bush Hut, which was the original name for this thing back in the day. Man, it's been a long ride. Let's hope it doesn't end. For anyone wondering what I did to the old plant by the pond, this is it here. It's just in the creek. It ain't coming back, it's lost. But for anyone curious, that's what happened to it. And oh, that water's going down quick. That ain't good. There's people down here, they've seen the tent, they've walked through. Down here now, they've walked down that way. They haven't touched anything though. Plant over there is a bit droopy, but it looks fine. So, just see how things go. Hope it all goes well. Oh, this is terrifying, to be honest. God. I've wandered that way towards the fail-safe tent, so... that tent's no good. Crud. Well, while they're wandering around, I am going to sort this out. Alright. Is this going to stand on its own? I think it might. It's standing. It is standing on its own, okay. Alright, I like that, that's good. It's standing. That is good. My main concern though being the wind, so we're just going to keep that there just in case. Where have they gone? Yeah. Alright, so we've been busted. That ain't too good, but maybe they'll just leave it all be. I don't know. Very nervous. Alright, I think they're coming back. Ooh. Make things look pretty. Yeah, they're coming back. You can see them in the distance. Alright, here we go. All's gone well. They've actually agreed to help me clear out the martial arts pit fully, so this is actually going great. So I'm just watering the plants while they do that. This is actually going good. Good. Alright. Oh, the amount of relief washing over me is insane. You have no idea. New dirt for the plant. It's staying up on its own today. So, that's good. Looks a little droopy though. That ain't good. Been doing the watering. Alright, he's gone, I think, to get some tools to clear it out, but he's removed all the sticks, logs and branches from the tent to here, and he's moved all the big sticks out of the way, put them into a big pile here to clear out the martial arts pit more. So it'll actually be this whole big area like I originally imagined. Rest in peace, that tree. So, wow. It's cleared out a lot. Did more than I could, so, it's turning out better than expected, but this is just one person. So let's hope it stays to one person snooping around and no one else. So far, I've got the most helpful one, which is good, I hope. Let's see how things play out. At the moment, I'm just working on my plants. That one there needs more dirt around it. This one's starting to go droopy, which... let's hope it clears up. It's not looking too bad, though. So, we're waiting it out. I'll put some more dirt around there, and I'm putting some more dirt around that one. So I've been getting all the stuff down here ready. And let's hope this all pays off, and we get to keep the place. Whew. Alright, smooth these. Get that soil in. that around. Yeah, that looks looking good. It's looking heaps better. Now we just need the plant to survive. But things are looking up. I hope. We're not out of the clear yet, but things are seeming decent, which is all you can really ask for in these times. Right. All I have to say is I'm glad I got rid of that oil barrel when I did, because yeah, it might not have gone down too well if that was still here. Yes. Cut it a little bit close. Don't like that. I need some nails so I can hammer that in. So I'm going to go and get those, because I brought my hammer but I forgot the nails. I believe they're still up at the house, so that's what I'm going to go get. And hopefully nothing happens while I'm gone. Whew. The nail wasn't big enough, but I think I've got it so that it'll work. I had to put it through the side there, but it holds it enough. Obviously I can't pull it to rip it out, but it holds it enough so it won't move anymore. So we can put that vine around it. And looks like our bush buster is coming back with a whippersnipper to hopefully clear out the area and not me. Who knows? We'll find out. Alright, we're in business. I reckon I should get more water. Shoot! Well, all seems to be going quite well, so now that that problem's out of the way, it's time to start looking towards the future. And this drought problem, yeah, we're gonna have to think of something more long term, because things are not looking good. We have the beginning of our plant. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this looks. Right, we've got a big problem. The wind is real harsh and it's knocking the entire wall out. It's gone mad, so that needs to be addressed now before it rips. I've tried putting just this on it, but it doesn't seem to be enough. So I'm going to look around and see what I can do. Also, new addition. I want to hang some stuff from there. I think it'll look nice. I put this big tree thing on here. Hopefully that should work, but it looks a bit ugly, so I reckon I'll get some dirt and cover it up like this here, so I'm going to do that now. Juicy. Need a bit more. Hopefully that holds. I dig dirt out from underneath this tree instead. It's the exact same as the one by the bush tent, which had rich soil underneath, so I'm hoping this has the same. And then I don't have to dig up the bush tent anymore. And oh, look at that. Some pretty good looking soil down there. Looks like we've got a new soil mining area. Alright, things are going well. We're changing things up a bit. So the storage now is being moved to here, and we're going to actually put a seat in here. It should fit up to 4 people, so wow, that's good. And I'll show you the area that's been cleared up. Also, that's the progress there. It's going well. Doing quite a bit of work. But so over here now, there is a proper path cleaned out through here, right to the martial arts pit, which is now as big as I originally wanted it to be. As you can see here. Look at this. This is real nice. So yeah, it's looking good. Obviously for confidentiality reasons, I will not be showing him on camera, like his face or anything like that. You'll probably see a bit of him in the background, but that's really it. But so far today is actually going very productive. Seems getting busted was honestly the best thing that could have possibly happened. Let's just hope it stays that way. Now let's clear some things out here. Move this. Try to clear it out best I can. Alright, we'll put that in the middle and we can put this on top. Alright, that's good. That is good. We just need a little something at the back because we don't want water getting in. This will work. Let's get a shovel. Other shovel's still by the tree, so we'll use our old one that we've used. Definitely not as good though. You know what? I reckon it's time we take this back up to the house because we got a better one now. We have no need for this. So this is the last time you see the original shovel that we used to dig this place out. One last dig. Alright, that works, and I can go dig up some more dirt from over there just to properly get it in, and I reckon we can even get the hammer and give it a little bit of a whack. Well, this shovel served us well. You know what, I reckon it's just best we go for the dirt. There we go. That should work nicely. Yeah, I like that. And when we lift it up. Yeah, that works good. Looks like a grave. Perfect. Then we'll put the seat there. Hopefully. If he comes back. Who knows? I mean, he'd have to come back. He's got his whippersnapper here. I reckon we've done some pretty good progress today, though. I reckon we've done well. But there is one thing I need to do before the end of the episode. This needs to be changed to central hub. So we will do that. Somehow. Let's try to clear up these holes here. We don't need those. Oh, actually looks quite a bit neater. I like it, I like it. Oh, and it appears he is coming back. Alright. Let's go on looking for logs to put the seat here. In the meantime, I'm just going to get more dirt for here. Wire, tie it to a tree. And oh, that wind is a little concerning, but at least that's not blowing everywhere anymore. I'm going to head to the fail-safe tent to retrieve the book, because a bit of updating to do. So I'm going to head there while he, down there, looks for logs. I think he's got one. Yeah, he's dragging one through. Well, while he's dragging trees around, I'm going to get my little book back and bring it back to where it belongs. Perfect. Let's make sure everything's still inside. Aha. Perfect. Look, someone's buried pants. How lovely. We have a chair now. It's pretty good. And also, I did some painting. It's rubbish, but it's supposed to be grass. And I repainted this rock because it went a little faded. It's just a green rock, nothing special. A little bit low on the paint. I just kind of cleared things up in here a little, so it's looking a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer. It's all growing up in there. Alright, well, we're done down here for today. Got a lovely new seat add on. Got a bit more covered up in there. That's looking nice. Over here, our plant is actually staying up on its own now, which is great news. Now just don't die on me. And our storage looking heaps better. Plants are growing. Let's hope they stay that way. The best part though is our brand new path going all the way through here. So I'll have to say things went pretty well. Look at this. Look at this. This is wow. Did more than I thought. It was over here before shoveling stuff. I didn't realise it was doing all this. But wow. Now, I'm not going to end the episode just yet though. I am going to wait a few more days because just in case someone else comes down. So we're not quite out of the clear yet. But all things considered, things have gone rather well. But this is good. This is good. This is real good. Bush tent lives to see another day. And I'll have to come back down to clear out that sign as well. Alright, now I've got to go water the plants for today. In an attempt to make my content that bit more interesting, we're doing it in the dark of night. Because, why not? So it's just past 7 PM, so perfect timing to head down and water the plants, I say. Got a bit of rain this afternoon, but nothing much to even put a dent in the creek in terms of filling it up. But hopefully just enough to give our plants a little bit of water to help them grow. But the bush, it's still dry down here. You can barely tell it's rained. And well, as for the whole shadow demon thing, I haven't seen anything for ages. So I'm starting to think, maybe it's not as real as we thought. And to be honest, I don't really want to be proven that it is real. To be honest, when I'm down here at the least. When I'm not down here, sure. But look, I've got to water my plants, man. Yeah, you ain't scaring me off, Jeffrey. As for who Jeffrey is, I don't have a clue. Alright, the tent's still here. Whew. That's a big relief. That's right, I forgot I forgot I did all this. Alright. No, don't die on me. Please, I need you. You're gonna look so pretty. Anyways, where's my water? I don't know if it's the creek water that's killing them. So, let's give it normal water. This plant isn't doing good, then I'm expecting the other one to probably not be doing any better. There we go, we'll give it some normal water. But, no, man, you're gonna look so cool. I don't want it to die on me. Why is everything dying on me now? Things were going great for a bit, and now they're all dying. Why do they do that to me? That water's a bit hot. Why is that hot? Oh, right. I've got another one over here. Where is that? Just here. Alright, we'll water that up nicely. These two haven't started growing. That one there did. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Alright, so we're achieving some results out here. At the least. Alright. Let's water this up. Alright. That's looking good. Now let's go to our other big boy plant. Yep, droopy. Saw that coming, saw that coming. Wow, that did nothing. Alright. Let's us grab our last bottle. That is not water, that is mosquito spray. And it's quite chilly down here. A little bit chilly compared to when I camped down here. Anyways, let's water this. Oh, it's going everywhere. Except for where I want it. There's a weird bug. Get off. You know what? There we go. Good enough. I'll come back tomorrow and properly do it. And you know what? I reckon tomorrow I'm just going to end the episode because things seem to be going relatively well. So let's pack all of this up. Grab that. Oh, oopsie boops. Please don't die. My dude. I want you, please. Oh no. May have just dropped my phone. Oh well. The trees are making a bit of creaking, so I don't like that. It's been real windy these past few days, but... Alright, well, set out a bush. We'll do that sign tomorrow as well, hopefully. And let's head back up to the house and out of the cold and dark. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See yous, Jeffrey. Jeffrey the Shadow Demon. Some weird noises coming from down there. Never heard this sound before. It's like choo-choo, 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 something like that. I don't think the phone will pick it up. It sounds too far off, but I've got to take a look. I can't just... What is it? I must look. What on earth? What is that? I sound close. It sounds like it's up there. Is it the birds? It stopped. I don't know what it is. Birds, I think. Anyways, let's do some chatting. Alright, a new day is upon us, and it's Anzac Day, so I've had the day off, but it's been a little bit wet weather, which I'm not going to complain about. I've needed it. Unfortunately, there hasn't been that much rain though, which is a problem still. Fingers crossed tonight we get a bit more of a shower. Now, things have seemed good down here. I've seen no one else passing through, so I reckon we're in the clear. But there is a few small things I want to address before we end today's episode. And there's three things. One is the plants. They're dying. And I've got one last attempt to try to save them. Now, number two is the sign, but more on that later. And number three, well, it's these plants. We've got the trees that I'm trying to grow, and then the catmint and Australian wildflowers. So those three things I need to deal with today, and we'll go into more detail right now, starting with the other trees. Let's do this. Alright, my last hope to save these plants is to dig them out, dig a bit of hole, put a layer of soil in the hole, and then put the plant in, and then put another layer of good soil on top. Because I'm pretty sure the earth, it's too dry, too hard underneath, and that's where our problem lies. So, well, it's going to die anyway if I don't do this, so one last chance to try save these plants. Let's rip them out. I'm just going to put it in the pond for now, just to give it some water. Now we get digging. Fallen. Alright. Let's put a nice neat pile here. Alright. Alright, so we'll put some soil laid in, yep, so it has space to grow inside of there. So now, we put it back in. It should hopefully not die. And obviously I'll be repeating this with the other plant over there. Alright, okay, that's looking good. I'll water this soon, but progress. Now for the next one. Trying to avoid damaging the roots. Alright, there we go. I think I might just to help our boy out, I'll put that chair back there because it's lost a bit of its stability again, but it hopefully should just grow in nicely. And because there's some oil showing, we'll just dump that there. Alright. Next little thing I just wanted to do a quick touch up on. Other plants were growing, they're growing well, but the amount of leaves falling on top of them is starting to get a little annoying. So, there's not much I can really do about that because there's trees everywhere and we ain't chopping all them down. So, best I can do is just keep pulling these leaves out and hope they grow. So far this has been the only lot to start growing, so I'm hoping the others show some sign of growing soon. Alright, last thing I wanted to talk about today was the sign. Now, as I said, I'm going to be renaming this to Central Hut, or something like that. Now, actually, I forgot to bring my stuff down to do it, and I don't really feel like dragging this episode on another day, so I think I'll just do it off camera. It's not that important to really be shown anyway, and I'll just show you guys quickly at the beginning of the next episode. But that's what's going to be happening there. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and it was an interesting episode, one that I definitely wasn't expecting. This was not at all what I had planned to be doing this episode at all, but we got some good stuff done nonetheless. And next episode, I will be doing what I was supposed to be doing this episode. So we'll pop down that way and find a nice spot to start a natural hut. So do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed, stick around.